want to take a moment to talk about Breaking Duality pop-up, because we're doing Attune to Cash right now. We're on day 4 of Attune to Cash right now, and it is amazing. It is amazing what is happening. Absolutely amazing. And I love it. I love it. I love the program. 10 days. It's like it creates a vortex, the frequency, the creation, the letting go of all that's not ours when it comes to anything around receiving money, cash, whatever it is. And one of the things that we dived into yesterday was the impact of debt and how that entraps us, how that smothers us. And it's all the perceptions around debt. And that's when we started having a conversation. Well, what does debt mean? And debt sounds so much like death in the English language, and in Dutch, German, Danish, and so many other languages, it means guilt. You're guilty. And so there's so much energetic interference around the concept of debt. Now, here's the thing. The energy of debt and the impact of the interference around debt doesn't just impact us when we are in debt. It impacts us even when we're not in debt. Because what we're doing is we're fearing debt. We're fearing not having money. We're fearing not having enough to pay our taxes. We're fearing not having enough to be able to sustain our lifestyle, or fearing not being able to have enough to grow. And if we grow, we're going to get into debt. And it's like this constant thing that impacts every which way, every angle, every way you look at it, around money, around wealth, around cash. This fear of debt is like this cancerous growth that is in the underbelly of everything we do around money and cash. So this is when I thought yesterday, right, okay, well, let's have a pop-up, Breaking Duality. It is 4-hour summit, where it is 100 trillion, 1,000% just focused on clearing any attachment, any points of views, any energy, feelings, emotions, thoughts, perceptions, anything that is with that interference has a hold on us around our fear of debt, and letting it go. Because having that fear, where conscious, unconscious, subconscious, anti-conscious, doesn't matter, having that fear around debt anywhere nigh, near, or close to our field means that we are buying into it in some way. And it is therefore inhibiting us, limiting us, and limiting the ability to have money flow, because we're always resisting and reacting to debt, this thing that's the unmentionable. So that's what it'll be. It's on August 10 for 4 hours. An intensive clearing all fear, all attachment to, all entanglement with, all emotions, feelings, judgments, perceptions, thoughts, anything around debt, around struggling with flow of cash, around lack of cash, around a zero bank balance, you name it, whatever it is, that's what we'll be clearing. And for the next 30 odd hours, I think it is only $150. Yikes! $150. Normally, it's $2,000. So, for the next day and a few hours, Tiny, have you got the link there on my left, please? For the next day or a few hours, it's $150. That's all it is. And then after that, it goes up to $300 until the 7th of August. And then after the 7th of August, after the 7th of August, it increases again. So now's the time to get it. $150, that's all it is. For 4 hours, Tiny and myself, clearing you of all emotions, thoughts, feelings, perceptions, judgments, entrapments, limitations, fear, anger, rage, shame, guilt, apathy, looping, uncertainty around debt, struggling to have cash flow, struggling to get cash, struggling to have money flow, or a limited bank balance. That's what we're doing. My invitation to you, if you would love to let go of all that and have just only the most purest, cleanest energy around everything you do to create cash, to create money, to create wealth, to create prosperity, I invite you to come and join us on the Breaking Duality pop-up on debt, happening on August 10th, $150 until 24 hours or 30 hours, for another 30 hours. That is going up to $300, the full price of this. And I've just done a Breaking Duality on money and business a couple of weeks ago, and that was crazy. Crazy. In fact, Marcherie, when you'd have seen her a few minutes ago, Marcherie, one of the reasons why she was able to witness the entanglement of the duality she was in and address it and ask different questions and see it and witness it and see how she creates it in her life was a direct result of Breaking Duality that she did with us a couple of weeks ago. And that Breaking Duality was $2,000. And my next one will be $2,001, which is going to be on health in September. Health and aging and wholeness. That's what we're going to be doing in September. But on August 10th, we got the pop-up one. It's 4 hours and it's going to be amazing. So I invite you to join us. Tiny's popped the link in here and I look forward to seeing you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you for joining me. Lots of love.